I'm in the mood to do some racing. Is there one going on?
All eyes are on us, Nicky. All eyes, baby. It's street racing. Superstar Junction. You love it, man.
Not dependency anymore. It's finally about me, you know? I mean, because I'm a good-looking guy. I got a six-pack, huh? Look at that, huh?
Oh, dude, don't show me your stomach.
You have a rod.
John Wilkes Booth the radio. What is wrong with the people of Liberty City, you know? Don't they want to be famous? Excuse me, madam. Look, listen, you're live on the radio. Have you got anything to say?
What? Oh my god.
No, take your time, honey. This is the reality of live entertainment. Like when I put on a fat suit and go and feel up tourists. You know? Or that thing that got me indicted. Are you finally ready?
What are you talking about?
No, it's okay. Take your time. No problem. You know, imagine you're a stud about to impregnate a prize racehorse, you know? I'm kind of like the Seabiscuit of radio.
Did you just call me a horse?
Not really, but now that you mention it, I'm just getting metaphorical in sort of an equestrian sense, you know? Because I've written fantastic poetry, you know? I bet you look at me and you're thinking, wow, what a guy, you know? How can I coax this filly into a moral congress? Can this man make a video with a horse? You know, lust. It's an idea, you know, like freedom, like girls with leg braces falling downstairs, like dark matter, you know? Like shaking it when you're done at the urinal, but it doesn't really help. So tell me, what's on your mind here in Liberty City?
Yeah, oh my god, am I on the radio?
Did you not realize that? This is a microphone, stupid.
Oh my god, you're an asshole.
No, actually, I'm a DJ, but I don't spin records. I spin words into minds. Let's go over here to this guy sitting there, you know, eating lunch outside. What do you think is the problem with this city?
The problem with the city, man? Look around you. Look at these women. Look at these skirts. Look what they're wearing. They wear these things and they don't want you to touch them. All of a sudden, a cop is after you. All of a sudden, their boyfriends are coming after you. Why? You want to show me parts of your body? I want to touch them. Let me touch them and I'll go away. I don't want to have babies with you. I just want to touch for a little while. Is that a crime?
Actually, sort of, yeah. Yeah, you can't just go grabbing women's buttocks.
What about lightly?
No.
Hey, we're people too. We're part of society. And all we're doing is we're just grabbing for a little while and letting go.
Yeah.
Nipples, necks, buttocks,
Okay.
thighs.
I gotcha. Okay.
Front.
Listen, give me
Back.
the microphone back. Listen, I agree with you. I mean, fashion's in big trouble in this city. Women, sometimes, like you say, are so attractive you can't help but bite them. And then there's other women that are wearing like those lime green and orange rubber clog sandals. Ugh. I mean, women are wearing tit curtains now that make them look pregnant. I mean, men wearing women's jeans. I mean, you get in trouble for hanging outside a women's clinic down to cruise on chicks.
You get in trouble for that? God.
What happened to freedom in this city, I mean, the mayor's shutting down the porn stores, banning smoking and trying to outlaw fun.
But there's more places you can go, man. You can find some more places to find women.
Like schools. Could you really not rub your junk?
Why not?
Talk about
Why not? Let me just do it for a little while.
Dude, listen. Stop. Listen, dude. Okay, just finish up. I don't want to be.
There we go.
I just don't want to.
There we go.
I just don't want to be.
That's it. That's all I wanted to do, and there it is.
Okay, I
There we
don't want to
go.
give you blue balls on my radio show.
What a day.
I mean, I'm talking about the glory days in life, I mean, if you think back to when 16-year-olds could drink and listen to metal music, when you could smoke in bars, you could get in a high-speed accident, so you go, dude, I lost my right arm, and your friends would say, dude, who cares, you can drum.
Totally.
I mean, it's like, I think
you could do it with your sister.
Dude, shut up. I'm trying to do a fucking radio show here, I mean, things were so much simpler before I got divorced, but this really isn't about me, it's about you, the people in the streets, this guy rubbing his junk, I mean, it's about a revolution, Anyway, this is Radio 2.0, it's in association with Zit, because nobody's been this edgy or even stupid to take on the media, this is the #1 media investment of our time. You go out, you talk to the real people, and everything's set up, and then the fucking assholes at the Bank of Liberty deny your loan the day that the rent on your studio.
Dude, they're the worst. So, the little plastic window thing? I put my junk right through the little hole in the window.
My life's an amusement ride, and it needs to be on the radio because, in life it's like you wait in line all day for this ride called life. You sweat, you hate yourself, and then it's over in 45 seconds. And she looks at you, she says, I have to go, and she sort of leaves the room awkwardly, and you just wish that once you could share a bed with someone who wouldn't get creeped out by the pictures of my ex-wife on the nightstand. I gotta take a break.
The Science of Crime is back for another season.
The cigarette was hotboxed. He was nervous about something. His orthopedic surgeon records indicate
that he was a deaf woman who plays guitar. Mermaids, multiple wives, threesomes. This is serious.
They're not detectives or scientists, but they act like they are. They're crime scene cops that take matters into their own hands. These guys are so smart, they never have to look anything up.
he was neurotic with a love of puppies and experimental cooking.
I knew it. It's a partial lesion caused by light to medium tearing of the thoraxal cortex. Obviously, you can tell at a glance by the fingerprint on the mustard bottle. Andrews, my acting sucks ass.
The Science of Crime, it's forensically boring.
What is integrity in broadcasting today? Cookie-cutter monotony, overseen by hand-picking lawyers, irrelevant executives, consultants, and greedy fund managers and stockbrokers. Now, radio finally has integrity.
All right, you're back. It's the Laszlo Show on Integrity. Integrity is the name of the station. Walking the streets of Liberty City, doing a live radio show, meeting the real citizens of the city, you know, getting music video. And I'm in slow-mo. There's just girls dancing around me. Excuse me, young man. Do you want to be on the radio?
Young man? You trapped in the 70s? Nobody says young man. What else are you gonna say?
Whatever, homeboy. Listen, tell me what the kids are into. I gotta connect with the kids. And not my private parts, you know, but that's for online. But what are you out doing?
Yo, I'm delivering weed.
But you're only like 13.
Exactly. I won't go to prison. That's what my cousin told me. We work for FlyHigh.com. You wanna smoke? It's good shit. I got purple goat, widow's laughter, blueberry nightmare, Amsterdam amnesia, and some hydroponic nose vagina. It's all good. It's good shit. Blow your head off. Only $600 a quarter.
Damn! In the city is some overpriced shit. Look, I don't need fancy brand names for reefer. Commercialism is destroying the grit. You can catch an STD from a him, her, you know? Look at Star Junction.
You're Alderney, Mickey. Be the best.
Making a mockery of our justice system. All packed together with the incredible excitement of a game show.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to tell the truth or you'll be set on fire.
This isn't fair!
Welcome to American Justice, lady.
This is Just or Unjust with Judge Grady. It's the hard world of radio justice. Real plaintiffs and defendants in a radio court of law.
Today we've got Allen versus Davis, case 465. Okay, I read your opening statements. Let's get going. Before me is LeVar Davis and Angela Allen. You two used to be in a relationship. And Miss Allen is suing you for $5,000 to fix damages to her car you did with a baseball bat? Mr. Davis, can you explain yourself?
Your Honor, that female is crazy.
Yeah. Sounds like the truth to me. Court is adjourned.
Hey, you're not even gonna hear my side of it?
Oh, well, shit. We got some time to kill. Why not? Approach the bench, Miss Allen.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Now sit on my lap.
Okay.
There. Isn't that better? Now tell me what happened to you, baby, while I stroke your man.
Well, I was together with LeVar for a year, and he started acting real crazy. Hey, what are you doing?
Shh, woman, shh, calm down. I'm soothing you. It's part of the legal process. Now, Mr. Davis.
Yes, Judge Grady. I mean, we were together for a while. She was fine. She carries herself well. She's got big if you know what I mean.
She sure does. I'm feeling them right now. Hold still, girl.
But she's evil and a cheater. She scratched my brand new truck. I needed a truck because I'm an accountant.
Is that so? You scratched his truck? His new accountancy truck? The kind of truck a man who works in an office buys so he can feel like a man again? What kind of woman scratches a man's truck? That's his manhood you're scratching. The very essence of his masculinity.
He sits outside my house all times of the night. He's out there in the morning watching me. I go to the store, he's peering at me through Sprunk bottles on aisle 7.
I'm not a stalker, Your Honor. Not after my last conviction. I'm just trying to get some information. These are fact-finding missions.
What kind of information?
like who she's screwing so I can kill her.
You see, Your Honor? He's psychotic. Hey, why are you touching my hair?
It sure is lovely. So tell me, Mr. Davis, what did you do there?
Well, I was really mad about my truck, so I went to my quiet place after my yoga class, meditated, deep breathing, and then I kinda accidentally beat all the windows out of a car with a baseball bat, peed in the front seat, slashed the tires, and took a dump in the air filter.
You shouldn't have filter. Give it up, my man. That's cool.
Yeah, so every time she turns on the air conditioner, her car smells like my shit.
That's right. That's ingenuity right there. That's what got us out of the primordial soup and into luxury condos with plasma TVs and robotic dogs. Good going. I like your style. Now see, girl, that's why you are the undisputed weaker sex and we are humiliating you on the radio. Name one woman wrestler who's any good. Name the first woman on the moon. Quick question. Name one woman pro football player. How many women wrote Shakespeare's plays? Answer me. You can't. And you are gonna have to go through life as the weaker sex. I mean, tell me, girl, did you deserve all this?
No, I mean, he owes me. He's got a good job, and I had his child.
You two have a baby?
Yes, Your Honor, we did, but I tried to do the right thing and push her down the stairs, like you recommended on one of your shows. She had it anyway. Then I tried to sell it on the internet.
Good deal. Miss Allen?
He acted like he isn't the father. I had to do everything on my own. I didn't sleep for 6 months.
You're a terrible mother. I can tell by listening to you.
But I love my son.
When I met her, I was 24. She said she was 23, but she was really 13.
No, I didn't. I told you I was 13.
Well, they sounded like.
You told me it was okay because you were from South Carolina.
Cats are gonna blast along Dukes Boulevard. Hit it up, you winner.
It's the Lions.
Hey!
What the fuck?
This road is for
I'll teach you
everybody.
to screw with the man's truck. Damn! That lion ripped off her arm.
Dumb bitch, that's what you get.
Oh, he's coming after you, Mr. Davis. Nice. By the throat. That's what you get for hooking up with a young girl and stalking her in the supermarket. Let this be a lesson to you all. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Damn. I love justice. What did we learn today? We learned that passion can be your undoing. That sensationalist shows like this, celebrity worship, ignoring politics, it feels good. Like I just wake up each morning and wrap my big hands around the American dream and choke the life out of it. Now, studio audience, when the line is done, you guys can go in and eat the rest.
Let's see what our studio audience thinks. Sir, was that justice?
Sure was. I mean, man, when a couple don't get on, rather than a messy separation, what Judge Grady gave us today was 2 people being messily separated by lines. That shit was dope.
And you, madam?
Wow, I knew it. Tastes just like chicken.
Great. See you next time on Just or Unjust.
Who's dancing now, punk? Huh?
On the toughest streets, you've got to stay true to yourself.
Hey, I want to be down with the streets, but I also want to dance.
Yo, don't be dancing like that in this neighborhood.
Coming to theaters soon. Popping. A kid from the wrong side of the tracks has one chance to make a difference for the incredible medium of dance.
Flex, you think you can dance? You ain't even got your own steps, fool.
Homeboy, you can't dance if you can't feel. You gotta learn how to feel from the heart.
This is a movie that seems like a tough portrayal of street life, but it's really a sissy-fly, heartwarming family story.
For real, homeboy, this movie is some emotional shit. Now get to dancing, Flex.
Popping is a coming-of-age drama interwoven with elements of romance, class conflict, and the rich tradition of prancing like a ninny instead of solving things like a real man with fists or firearms.
Hey, old man, teach me how you danced in the old days. Give me some montage or some flick back or some shit, man.
Yo, son, you gotta dance like it means something. You dance like you sleep with men. You gotta learn to dance by walking a tightrope and humping a chair at the same time. That's how we did it in the old days. You kids don't know how lucky you are. Back when I was your age, I had herpes.
This is some real heartwarming shit right here.
Son, you gonna have to get your boogie back.
Yo, Flex, you can do it.
Popping, the rough part of town just got its boogie back. Rated PG for patronizing gush.
WKTT, the most patriotic news source in America.
WKTT.
Celebrities are what matters in America, and we watch their every move. It's time for Vids.
It's Fizz time, everybody! The celebrity show that puts the lobotomy back on the cultural agenda. I'm Jane Labrador, and I'm joined as ever by Marcel Lemieux and Jeffron James. And boy, have we got a freshly stuffed show for you today.
That's right. Lie on your stomach and bite your pillow, America. Let's find out what's happening in this crazy world of unceasing celebrity banality.
Let's get down and dirty. Dragon Brain, the movie billed as more CGI, less story, is sending America dragon crazy.
Now here is a movie only fat trolls from the suburbs could enjoy. A bunch of pale, inbred, religious wackos running around in leather clothes and hitting each other with pointy sticks. What are you talking about? It's fantastic. I can't wait till it comes out in high def.
Racing in South Algonquin. Punish those bitches.
I was trying to impress the air hostess.
Meanwhile, in transport news, with traffic so bad and taxis still incredibly expensive, some urban planners are asking the unaskable. Should we reclose the bridges? One radical urban planner said bridges are overrated as a means of crossing rivers. Until everyone can fly or can teleport, this will remain a city in crisis. Unfortunately, this man's views were so radical he has been locked up in a secure mental home for several months now.
This is Weasel News.
Sometimes a family wants that Italian taste without those tiny Italian portions. That's why you should come to Aldente's. All the mamma mia you can eat. It's Italian food, just like you'll never get in Italy. That's because it's an American themed restaurant. So the portions are huge, and the food tasteless and unhealthy.
My old man grew up in Naples, so when he comes to visit me in the U.S., I take him someplace unique, reasonably priced, and at the closest strip mall. I take him to Aldente's.
Aldente's has hamburger tortellini, rotini, spray cheese, Vienna sausages and penne, and a special linguine with cheesy poop sauce.
Hey, when you're at Aldente's, everyone's like family. A hyper-macho, food-obsessed, alcoholic family just like mine.
Aldente's, we got more of what you love and less of what you don't. Like more calories and fat, and a lot less taste and nutrients. That's why it's Aldente's. All the mamma mia you can eat.
WKTT 1066, because the liberal media wants to give your country to an illegal immigrant. WKTT, we know the truth.
The #1 conservative talk show in America. He's America's anchorman. The conservative captain of the good ship Freedom isn't free. We can shout down any dissenting voices. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
I think more and more people need to stop breastfeeding in public.
Absolutely. Breasts are filthy. Cover them up, okay? Don't make me pull
stations worldwide. Welcome to the show. Now, today we're talking about family values on the program. And I'll tell you right now, I'm married to 2 women. My wife, my lovely, lovely wife with her beautiful hair and pretty face. The second person I'm married to, America. Now, here's my thing. I won't go down south on either. Why? Because it does not help with populating this great country with real Americans. It's about pleasure, not procreation, and that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't alliterate a real idea, it's too complicated, and I will not blind you with science. Now I know why bigamy is illegal in most states. It's tough. It's tough serving 2 women. In my line of work, you need to be able to sing the national anthem or a spiritual show tune with equal amounts of enthusiasm. But remember, I ain't just whistling Dixie, because nobody likes a whistler or a whistleblower. It's like when you see 2 people kiss in public, or especially ugly people. Good Lord, keep it to yourself, folks, okay? Put the tongues back in their bags. I don't want to see it. You keep traditional values, traditions. There aren't too many of them around anymore, so we better fight for the few we got left. All right, let me tell you, I love my country. I would love to tongue kiss the Statue of Happiness. Just reach my hand underneath that big smock she's wearing and just give her a nice freedom squeeze. Let's go to the phones. You're through to me, Richard Bastion.
Hi, Ricky. I'm a Bastion, buddy. I've got a problem with what this country's become. Nobody gives a shit about holidays anymore. On Memorial Day, they don't remember the troops. They're shit-faced on pills and vodka at a sofa sale at the mall. On July 4th, they just want to get drunk for 3 days straight and blow shit up. What's wrong with slaughtering the British like we used to?
Traditions. Hating open-minded liberals and spreading...
Another one for you, bro. You're racing on the road to Bohan, baby.
You're on the Richard Bastion Show.
Yeah, I'm on the train, and I see a guy who's a terrorist. This guy's really suspicious.
Okay, good.
Sure it is. It's in a different fucking language. It's Spanish or something.
That is a sure sign. Okay, now what you're sitting across from right there is Algonquin. They're Spanish terrorists, the worst kind. Okay, they're already infiltrated into all our shitty jobs. You see them outside, at various hardware stores waiting to just the next strike, okay? They're the most dangerous of all. I cannot stress that enough. Now you know what you have to do, don't you?
I sure do. I'm on 24/7. We're on a train. There's kids everywhere. Time to let fly with some bullets to see what this bastard is all about. Dude, thanks a lot, Richard. Eat lead, you Algonquin, motherfucker!
That's great. Perfect. Now that is a true American. I just want to give that man a heart stopper from Burger Shot, shove a slice of apple pie up his ass and salute that guy. That son of a gun loves America. You see, Bastion's buddies, we're everywhere, and we're all about keeping this country safe. Next caller.
You're always going on and on about Homeland Security and executing slow people. But I don't really care about the issues. I've got a lot of guns and a pretty impressive penis.
Well, I think that's all you really need. That's the dream the liberal media is taking away from us. Now, you gotta trust me here. I've been fined a lot for talking about the size of my penis. It is closely shaped to a tennis ball container. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right? Now, you take the Liberty Tree. Now, this is a newspaper giving aid to terrorists by reporting on unconstitutional activities by the government. Okay, I don't want to know what the government's doing. They're doing it right. That's all I need to know. They're doing it, and they're doing it right. Sometimes you have to go outside the law to catch a bad guy. Okay, you see it in movies all the time. What further proof do you need? Go on the phones.
Yeah, I want to talk about that guy's penis. It sounds awesome.
No. Next caller.
Hey, this is Mike Meeples, and I'll tell you what's wrong with America, man. Stupid people.
Yeah, it is a problem. In old America, the America I fell in love with, we dealt with stupid people very discreetly. Okay? Now I don't know if it's something in the water or the lack of separate water fountains, but it's like a plague has taken over. I've had it with the homosexual agenda. No, thank you. Leave us the hell alone. And with that, we're out of time. We'll see you next time on the Richard Bastion Show.
Last night I think I shit the bed. Got so drunk I gave a dude head. Life is just a merciful blur when you pop a piss wasser. Piss wasser, don't drink it slow. 3 some clothes. Sleep in the bathroom on the floor. What really matters anymore? All the crap you do all day. Who fucking cares? Anyway, it's Walker, this is beer. Drive drunk off of beer. It's Walker, drink all day. It helps the trouble all the way. Pisswasser, cheap German lager for export only.
WKTT. Because the world needs a powerful America to tell it what to do.
Justice is a game. Just like a game where you play duck, and the other boy takes advantage of you, and you block it out for years. It takes money to play the game right. And if you run out of money, you run out of justice and straight into therapy.
In this court, I am the law. I'm Judge Grady. And this is just or unjust.
The scripted drama of a court show.
But I'm the mother of his son.
That doesn't mean he can't get some on the side.
The injustice of an American courtroom.
Somebody give me head and I'll waive the charge.
The tension of a desperate network trying to stave off its own self-imposed death rattle by making a mockery of our justice system.
But he put me in a wheelchair, and I've got to save the world in the next half hour, including commercials.
I'm tired of your fake sob stories. How am I supposed to believe you lost your leg? Now wheel on out of here, Lieutenant, before I push you down the stairs myself.
All packed together with the incredible excitement of a game show.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to tell the truth or you'll be set on fire.
This isn't fair!
Welcome to American justice, lady.
This is Just or Unjust with Judge Grady. It's the hard world of radio justice. Real plaintiffs and defendants in a radio court of law.
Today we've got Allen versus Davis, case 465. Okay, I read your opening statements. Let's get going. Before me is LeVar Davis and Angela Allen. You two used to be in a relationship. And Miss Allen is suing you for $5,000 to fix damages to her car you did with a baseball bat? Mr. Davis, can you explain yourself?
Your Honor, that female is crazy.
Yeah. Sounds like the truth to me.
Hey, you're not even gonna hear my side of it?
Oh, well, shit.
Look, yeah, it's a race around North Alderney. Take him down.
Reporters outside the court that the dorks and the LCPD are ruining this city, and it's time we the people stood up to their bullying. Liberty City was founded on the principles of liberty, getting shit-faced and grinding on strangers. Please don't turn us into a suburb.
In sweatshop news, sportswear mega corporation Eris has issued a statement defending its use of child labor in developing countries. In a statement on the Eris website, founder and CEO Eric Vassell defended child labor practices and pointed out the importance of montages and feel-good sports movies in the modern American psyche. This is Weasel News.
This is Weasel News.
Telling it like it is on the tough streets. Here's Laszlo trying to reclaim his integrity.
All right, you're listening to The Laszlo Show, only on Integrity. We're broadcasting live from the streets of Liberty City. Yeah, but nobody does live radio anymore. Nobody, apart from me. I'm your host, Laszlo. And it's been a long time, Liberty City. Too long for both of us. Kind of had a dry spell there, you know. Liberty City's like a woman, you know. You love her, you hate her, you come crawling back to her so she can step on your dreams. But I do love the women here, you know. The chicks in Liberty City have higher expectations than the slobs in Vice City. And they're not as paranoid about you slipping in some GHB to their drink. This is the media event of the century because I'm bringing radio back to the people. It's Radio 2.0. It's the future. You know, you don't listen with your ears, you listen with your soul. We're going to be doing a radio show and a podcast about a radio show and a blog that's about the podcast that's about the radio show. It's media intermingling, like one of those magazine ads that have all different ethnicities. You know, I'm getting under the city's skin, you know, into the fatty layer with the warm pillow of a gun to rest your head on. You look up and you go, where's my dignity? With this radio show, I'm making a difference, and it's all in association with our sponsor, Zit, because we can spot the song you're looking for. You're listening to the radio, you hear a song, call Zit, 948-555-0100. Yeah, that's right, I'm walking the streets doing a show. This is live, people, huh? This is radio.
You keep your voice down? You're talking too loud.
Hey, easy, honey. I'm on the radio.
Who cares what this is? Shut up.
Yeah? Can you wear a bag over your head? You're ugly. Go play some Sudoku and die peeing on yourself. concert, you know? Discovering why people want to live in a crime-infested, overpriced dump without trees. Excuse me, sir. Can I speak to you for a minute? What do you want? I want you.
Hey, I'm not like that. I'm not a hobgoblin.
Hey, listen, easy. Okay, you're not my type. I prefer, you know, unconscious chicks or MILFs with stretch marks. Besides, listen, dude, I'm famous. Do you want to be famous?
No way. I don't want the paparazzi taking pictures of me naked doing coke.
I'm sorry, bro. You're a little too late. You just made radio history. You're the very first guest on Integrity 2.0. This is history, my friend. The Laszlo Show.
We need to catch up with the Chinese.
I'm with you. You know, we've got to monitor people's email. We got to outlaw all the wrong religions, okay? Because that way we can finally be free in this country.
This is the continued pussification of America. It's not okay for men to be hugging each other and crying and talking about their feelings.
You know what? I disagree. I say feel, but feel with your fists. All right? Right there, the hammers that God gave you on the end of your arms, okay? Are you with me, Bastion's buddies?
And now, here's the man himself, Richard Bastion.
All right, thanks for joining me, Bastion buddies, here and on 1,400 radio stations worldwide. Welcome to the show. Now, today we're talking about family values on the program, and I'll tell you right now, I'm married to 2 women. My wife, my lovely, lovely wife with her beautiful hair and pretty face. The second person I'm married to, America. Now, here's my thing. I won't go down south on either. Why? Because it does not help with populating this great country with real Americans. It's about pleasure, not procreation, and that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't alliterate a real idea, it's too complicated, and I will not blind you with science. Now I know why bigamy is illegal in most states. You know, it's tough. It's tough serving 2 women. In my line of work, you need to be able to sing the national anthem or a spiritual show tune with equal amounts of enthusiasm. But remember, I ain't just whistling Dixie, because nobody likes a whistler or a whistleblower. You know, it's like when you see 2 people kiss in public, especially ugly people. Good Lord, keep it to yourself, folks, okay? Put the tongues back in their bags. I don't want to see it. You know, you keep traditional values, traditions. There aren't too many of them around anymore, so we better fight for the few we got left. All right, let me tell you, I love my country. I would love to tongue kiss the Statue of Happiness. You know, just reach my hand underneath that big smock she's wearing and just give her a nice freedom squeeze. Let's go to the phones. You're through to me, Richard Bastion.
Hi, Ricky. I'm a Bastion buddy. I've got a problem with what this country's become. Nobody gives a shit about holidays anymore. On Memorial Day, they don't remember the troops. They're shit-faced on pills and vodka at a sofa sale at the mall. On July 4th, they just want to get drunk for 3 days straight and blow shit up. What's wrong with slaughtering the British like we used to?
What are you talking about? There are a lot of great traditions left, like hating open-minded liberals and
You'll be racing on the airport front, bro. Do it, Nicky. You're number 1.
You can just literally fall out of bed, flat on your face, and the pavement can move you. You want to rule out any movement chewing, you can actually inject it straight up your anus.
You've said some nasty things about our best friends, the paparazzi. If they don't stop people like you, we wouldn't have a job.
Well, the paparazzi are doing a job, aren't they? They like to hide in trees and bushes and take photographs of famous people's dresses. And I'm not going to judge anyone. And if, most people were to hide in a tree taking pictures of topless women on the beach, they'd be arrested. But if you go, no, it's all right, it's for a newspaper, it's my job, they go, oh, go on then, spy on all the women you like, you're not a pervert, you're working for a newspaper.
What shows do you like on American TV?
I like America's Next Top Hooker, that's good. I like The Serrated Edge.
That's just a show selling knives.
Yeah, they're all different, aren't they? You can't have too many knives.
What do you think about the tragic DWI arrest of Chloe Parker?
She's got through enough, hasn't she? She's going to jail now. She's had a hard life.
She suffered like Mandela, and now it's time for us to try and get her out and make her a leader.
What a great interview! I just love British men. That's all we have time for. But remember,
if a celeb shows their crack or smokes it, you'll find out first on this.
What do you use your Visa card for?
I use the Fleece
decent card to have my mom put down. And I got frequent flyer miles. Thanks, Fleesa.
From putting down a relative to funerals to bail, Fleesa is accepted around the world. Fleesa, it's time to start paying.
WKTT, because family values finally have a place in our news agenda.
Conservatives finally have a real voice on the radio. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
This country's going to hell. Ever since we let those damn Australians back in this country, everything has gone to shit. What the hell did we go to war with them for in the first place?
Now, I'll tell you why. We did it for freedom and for valuable munitions contracts.
They're sick degenerate folks known as furries that dress up in their cute little bunny suits with holes cut in them for their penises to stick out, and they pat each other's hiney, making weird animal noises.
Now, do you hear what public television has brought to America? Do you hear what's happened to the children? Hiney pounding.
Saving America from itself. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
All right, America, we're back. We're back here. Bastion's buddies salute. At ease. Today on the show, we're going to talk about why America is number one. Okay, without further ado, let's do what this show is all about and hit the phone lines. You're the people that make the show. All I do is make the money and spend it on facefuls of pharmaceuticals until I go deaf. Hello, caller.
I just wanted to call in and say that I absolutely love the show.
Well, I absolutely love that you think that, okay? Now you want to talk about what makes America number one, huh?
We have a completely incompetent buffoon for a leader. We drive outrageously large, gas-guzzling Mybatsu monstrosities.
I know. Isn't it? It's fantastic, isn't it? What we've been given from our forefathers is the freedom from thought. That, for my money, is real freedom. Knowing you're always right. That's real freedom. It's like life is a party that's never gonna end, and you're not hosting that party. You're just there, so you can go take a dump on the coats. You can leave your beer bottle in the toilet if you want. It doesn't matter. It's not your house. Okay, we're just here to have a good time. Now this is unless we make a serious mistake in the election. Think about it. You can't expect someone with no backbone to police the world. And that's what these liberals don't seem to understand. It's very clear. Drinking is a sin. Laying is a sin. Fisting, that's a mortal sin. And the trannies, well, don't even get me started on the trannies. It's science run amok, okay? It's very confusing. I'm looking at a woman, I'm talking to a woman, I see the woman's penis, now I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. The government is turning into a confused transgender prostitute. I mean, it really is. They don't know who to serve. You feel terrible afterwards. You have an overwhelming feeling that everything in your life is horribly wrong. Yes, it feels good while you're doing it. Yes, you're making him, her feel good. But still, it's wrong. Julie on line one.
I'm totally with you, Richard. I feel like there's a full assault on our values. We need to prepare our own counter-assault. I mean, I'm a good person with good values. I think we should just go after me or celebrate my holidays.
Julie, you're totally right.
Race goes to South Broker. Dominated.
Hormones. Abstaining for a long time produces say it with me. I will not come on to men, and sodomy is a sin, even if I crave it. Okay, good. Now I take that pledge every morning. When I wake up, I look in the mirror, okay? After I get done doing my facial scrub, and then, I put some toner on my face. But after that, I say that pledge. It's great for strength and purity of our nation. There are no better ways to serve your country apart from one, and it involves taking out museums and inappropriate health facilities. If we're going to stay pure out there and focus on turning this country into an aggressive and limited access paradise, then listeners, you're going to need to start by avoiding romance novels, any machinery that vibrates, hand soap, baby oil, baby soap, hand oil, the internet, okay? Jumper cables, what are the trampolines? All right, trampolines, you get a young lady on a trampoline and her boobs start bouncing, or you get a well-endowed man and his package is bouncing all over, you're gonna start thinking, well, there's more to life than shutting up, and that's not what is true. It's that simple. Next caller. What's wrong with this country?
We don't have enough mascots.
You know, okay, that is true. This is so true. Kids, the children of America, need to look up to people like Derek the Dodo, and not some liberal puppet on public television teaching you how to count. Okay, you know, there's only 3 numbers I care about, and that is 3, 2, 1, launch. All right, and that is what I like to hear right before we send a missile cocking in some asshole country's mouth. All right, now if I need my kids to be taught tolerance, you know, sometimes, which is a dirty word in my household, tolerance, but I'll tolerate them fighting. Okay, that is what I'll tolerate. I don't need them to learn about life from puppets. Okay, you don't learn anything from anybody that likes having a hand put up their ass. All right, the only puppet I like is the president.
I have a great idea, and I was trying it at home. It works. I have 4 wonderful, darling babies.
4 babies? Well, you hear that, America? Another of Bastion's buddies making little soldiers to fight this culture war. That's great.
My babies are cats.
Wait, cats?
I've named them after patriarchal influences. I'm drawing my inspiration from my kitties.
No, okay, nobody wants to hear about your stupid, useless pussies. God, you know, what has happened to radio? I mean, to this city, to this world. I cannot wait to be judged, because I'm gonna be okay. I already know that. I know that because I have secrets that I keep within me, okay? And if you keep them bottled inside of you, then you get to release them in heaven. Because right now on this earth, my secrets are the only thing that keep me on heaven's path. Now, most of you a lot of you are screwed, and rightfully so. We've gotten into the PC mode of like, you know, well, we're all the same, we're all equal, man. Hey, women can do anything that men can do. You know, even have Adam's apples. Yeah, you know, right? Yeah, sure. BS, okay? I don't shop uncontrollably, okay? If I bleed for 7 days, I die, okay? You know, I can drive a car for more than 30 minutes without hitting something. Okay, that's the difference. Next caller.
First of all, I'd just like to say I love this show. You know, it's great. You're doing a good job for this city.
Thank you. I agree completely. Get to the point.
Where the hell do these wise girl fascists get off trying to censor pornography?
Okay, now listen. Put your head up to your radio so I can vibrate some sense into that thick head of yours. We need to know who is reading and watching what in order to keep the terrorists out and protect our morality. That's all that's going on. I mean, mood-altering candles lead to heavy petting, okay? Don't pet me. I don't want to be pet. All right? I'm not a cat. All right? Now, you know what I say? We're not even supposed to be having sex. No. Keep it out of my butt. All right? With the nonsense on TV in this country, like that liberal Jeremy St. Ives, filling women's heads with all these irrational expectations about masculinity. You know, we're all gonna be in trouble. You know, here, listen, my wife has never had one of those so-called female orgasms, and she's very, very, very happy. You know, she works out a couple times a day with her trainer, and she's getting very, very good at tennis. Okay, now we have our faith. That's where our orgasms come from. That's where we get off from praying. All right? This life is meant to be shit so that the next one is good. You gotta have your valleys to appreciate the peaks. You know, it's like an orgy with... It sounds like a good idea, then you get in there and you're kind of like...
Settle for anything but a win, baby. The race is from South Alderney.
I am a fucking celebrity on the air. Come on, right on. God, I feel alive again, you know, like a man when he just grabs the back of the head of another man and you just shove it right where you fucking want it. Go. That'll teach him. I'm a man. Hey, pipe down up there. Go back to beating up your fat wife.
You better shut up. I'll come down and beat the shit out of you.
Hey, you know what? I think I'm just gonna get a couple blocks away from here. Where are the street vendors in this town? Just assholes, man. All right, this is Laszlo Show on Integrity. It's in association with Zit. You know, my sponsor? Speaking of foreigners, if we're gonna get to the underbelly of the city, you know, we should take a cab ride. Excuse me, Taxi! Yeah, take me to Frankfurt and Jade, near Star Junction, please. So, riding in a cab, it's a serious Liberty City experience, you know, because these people drive for like 18 hours straight and pee in soda bottles. You know, then they talk to their friends on cell phones and Jack Fuckistan or wherever they're from and toss off. But the immigrants, they bring the city alive. You know, them are the stockbrokers. But you know, people say, Laszlo, are these people Laszlo?
You're kidding me. I remember you. You used to be on the radio. You were so funny.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, man, I was on Chatterbox, and I'm coming back. I'm on the air now.
You were funny for a while, but what happened to you?
What do you mean?
You turned into an annoying creep. All you talk about is how many women you sleep with. You don't look like you've had any women.
Please, okay? This mustache, a lot of girls have ridden these handlebars, huh? You know? I mean, since my divorce.
Nobody wants to hear about your problems.
Hey, dude, that's show business, okay? It's about reality these days, not entertainment, okay? Because I gotta tell you, once you've flown first class, you know, it sucks to take the bus again. That's why I got all these addictions.
Bring back that vegetarian guy. That was funny.
Don't tell me how to do my show. But good. I spit in your cab.
Get out of my cab. I don't want washed up celebrities in my cab. See you later, Laszlo.
All right, this is the Laszlo Show. The station is called Integrity. I should mention that we're sponsored by Zit. I'm gonna take a quick break. This is the Laszlo Show on Integrity.
Weasel News. Email could be outlawed. Congress is considering legislation outlawing emailing while driving, citing the bittersweet email device as the cause for several traffic accidents. Some residents say the bittersweet ruins marriages.
Oh, I totally hate those things. My husband likes that damn thing more than me, even after I had a facelift and new tits.
This reporter thinks they look great. In Middle Park East, I'm Eric House, Weasel News.
The French president's comments on television recently that he is, quote, very close to asking for the Statue of Happiness back, end quote, has angered proud Americans everywhere. Lady Happiness was presented to the United States by France in 1886 as a symbol of joy at 100 years free from British spelling. Relations between the two countries have been strained ever since President Lawton decreed that French-made outfits were to be renamed slutty Halloween costumes. Weasel News brought to you by the Relax Power X motorized scooter. Take the weight off your feet.
This is Weasel News.
In a town where radio stations flip formats every 3 months, here's another station you'll miss if you blink. Integrity 2.0.
All right, Liberty City, you're in for a surprise. It's the Laszlo Show here on Integrity. I'm out on the streets. You got too comfortable, Liberty City, you know? Like you're at a dance club and you're having a bit of fun with one of the ladies and you stick your hand down a stripper's panties, you know, and you discover a pair of balls. Well, guess what, baby? The bitch is back. But I'm not a bitch, I'm a man. You know, walking the streets of Liberty City, you always see a film crew doing some shitty TV show or movie, you know, screws up traffic. Like here, this film crew has blocked off this entire street in Liberty City. Now, I know from my brief period as a fluffer that the best thing about these film shoots is the craft services table. Being famous means that you need a buffet that follows you wherever you go, you know, and you have a special portable toilet if you're too fat to fit in a hotel bathroom. I mean, God. So just walk over here to the craft services table. Awesome. Snake a couple of sandwiches.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, slow down, Neanderthal. Can't you see I'm doing a radio show here, huh? Live, you know. I'm here to interview the star of this whatever you're shooting.
It's a music video, dumbass. That's the lead singer standing right next to you.
Oh, thanks, mate. Hey, you're Laszlo, aren't you? I met you backstage at the Lugfish show.
Oh, yeah, man. I was always backstage at the...
What's snogging that guy? Totally sucking face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, that wasn't a guy, all right? She just looked like a guy. Yeah, and besides, you know, in the 80s, all the guys look like chicks.
Yeah, mate. Are you still incontinent?
Dude, look, that was totally a misunderstanding, okay? I was really drunk. I don't think that was urine anyway. Cause see, I have this move, you know, when I'm at dinner or at a party with a really hot chick, I pretend to spill something on my jeans, you know? And then I can rub one out right in front of her and she just takes a stain out. It's awesome. Hey, what's your video about?
Oh, it's fan-dabby-dozy. I'm finally going to sing something meaningful about rain and how your soul gets wet too and how bitches just want to make you shoot up a load of smack. You know, a song that you can sing to your bird right before you go off in a bender and batter her stupid.
Sounds brilliant. Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever gone with the rain angle. Good vibe for a video. You see, the streets of Liberty City, you can bump into them anytime.